Hey everyone, it's been a while, it's been a few weeks, but I just wanted to pop in and make this kind of video because I think it's kind of important to say. So, there's a song called A Prayer by Kings Kaleidoscope, which I love. It's probably my top favorite song ever. But there's a lot of controversy about it because it says the F word in it. It's also kind of considered a Christian song. So the controversy is, should we worship God with these words? No, we shouldn't. But this is a song that is a lament, which means it's like raw. It's a raw prayer to God. So I think, personally, the use of the F word is used in the correct way. Chad Gardner, who is the singer that sings the song and is the owner of the band, isn't cursing anyone. He's not cursing anything. He's simply saying how violent his fear is. He's saying where my fear is effing violent, which is expressing how he feels about how, it's expressing that he's in complete dissonance with God. He's not feeling God at all in his life. There's also a clean version of the song. I said the F word, they use vicious, which also I think expresses it. Vicious is a very strong word to use. And I think it still expresses the same thing if you feel uncomfortable with that word. But the whole song isn't just about the word, and that's what bothers me when people completely just brush it off and be like, oh, this is blasphemy, this is a heresy. It's not. It's really not. It's definitely not a heresy. It is a complete raw lament to God. And the singer is expressing himself through prayer. If you need more context, there's a video by Kings Kaleidoscope, and it's called Kings Kaleidoscope Beyond Control. I'm pretty sure, and it's a really good documentary. It's only about 7 minutes. But basically, Chad explains some of the songs that he wrote and how they came to be. And he's he knew he was going to face backlash because when you use a word like that in a Christian song, obviously people are going to come at you and attack you. And of course it's not for attention. A lot of people think it's for attention just because he uses a worldly word, which is what a lot of people say about it. In the video it said that he felt like God gave him the song and he felt it was important to share it with others. And he's said that he can barely touch the song because he always bawls his eyes out like I do, and I'm sure lots of other people do when they listen to it. But I kind of wanted to read the lyrics for you guys so you kind of understand why the F word comes into the song. And I think a lot of people just, there's so much more to the song, and I think a lot of people need to just think about that because it's not just about that one word. It's about, this is how I'm feeling. I'm angry. I don't feel God at all. But then at the end of the song, it's there's a message from Jesus, and it's absolutely phenomenal. And that's when I start to cry because a lot of times I'm God, where are you? And I'm not feeling you at all, and I need you now more than ever. But then at the end of the song, it's I'm right beside you, I feel what you feel, and I feel the whole you. Isn't that amazing? To feel so relatable in one song, and then all of a sudden you just get this violin, and it goes do 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 do, and it goes do, isn't that amazing? Musically and just lyrically, that's just phenomenal in my opinion. Alright, I found the lyrics. I was trying to say it from memory, but for some reason it totally just wiped out of my head, but I have memorized basically the whole song. So I'm just gonna read the lyrics. So it's called A Prayer, and it says, will I fall or will I misstep? Will I fall or will I misstep? Will I call you with my last breath? Will you be there for me after? Will I waste inside the silence where your fear is effing violent? Wicked sinner thrown to lions with no hope on the horizon. Will I fall or will I misstep? If I fall or if I misstep, if I fall or if I misstep, if I call you with my last breath, will you be there for me after? 'Cause I'm wasting in the silence where my fear is effing violent. I'm a child thrown to lions, is there hope on the horizon? If I fall or if I misstep. Jesus, where are you? Am I still beside you? And it repeats that for a few times. And then there's a break, and then it says, I am right beside you. I feel what you feel, and I'm here to hold you when death is too real. You know I died too. I was terrified. I gave myself for you. I was crucified because I love you. I love you, child. I love you. So, after reading that and hearing that, I think that the actual meaning of the song overpowers that one word that people are so mad about. Because when you actually listen and read the lyrics of the whole song, it's like he's scared of death. Like, he's scared of dying, and he's like, I don't know what's gonna happen after that. And are you gonna be there for me, or is he just gonna be wasted? And then he's just saying that his fear is just so. He's just so violent, and he's not feeling God at all. And then he's wondering, like, Jesus, where are you right now? Because I need you right now. And that's pretty powerful, in my opinion. Like, it's probably one of the most powerful songs I've probably ever heard in my life. And honestly, I totally understand why people don't like the song, and just because of that one word, because some people find it, like, some people are really sensitive to it, but in my personal opinion, I think it is used fine. And when we pray to God, we are not worried about filtering ourselves. He wants to hear how we feel, even though he knows what our thoughts are. He wants us to talk to him, and we are not worried about filtering what we say. When we have a full lament to God, we say what we feel, basically. When you think about it, he's not worshiping God, like, with those words. Like, we're not going to be like, yeah, go Jesus, you're effing awesome. Like, we're not going to say that, even though he really is, but that's, in my opinion, it's a different context, and I don't think it should be used that way. But in this specific song, it is used fine. Like, that is the strongest word you probably could ever use, and that strong word really, I think, sets the song. Anyways, that is my rant for today. I just wanted to add into the controversy because a lot of people keep commenting on videos being like, why do we worship God like this? Like, he's not worshiping God like this. It's a full lament, and at the end of the song, Jesus is saying that he's there. And I found this song so powerful that I put the end of the song as my lock screen photo. Because it's just such a great reminder, and I go through lots of stuff. And having that constant reminder right where you see it every day, like, I'm right beside you, I feel what you feel, and I feel the whole you when death is too real, and all that. Like, it's just so amazing. Like, it's such a good song, and I'm just ranting here, but it's such a good song. Like, when we're scared of death, it's like we know he died too. He feels what we feel. Like, he suffered as well. He went through the whole process of being crucified, which is the worst way to die. But it's just so amazing. Like, it's such a good song. And I personally, I don't listen to the explicit version. I do sometimes on YouTube because I can't listen to it on my phone. But both versions are equal in amazingness. But I personally this sounds really bad. I personally like the swearing in the explicit version because it's not filtered. It's completely raw. Like, it's not anyways, I'm probably gonna get like backlash for this, but I don't care. I hope this kind of cleared things up if you're a little uncertain about it, and I'm not gonna attack you if you guys don't think this song's okay, but that is my personal opinion on the song, and I'll see you whenever I post another video. Bye!